So, hi everybody. Welcome to the stream again. Have a comment. Fuck you, tots. Piece of shit, goddamn internet. Fuck off. It did it again. I'm in the middle of the stream. And the shit just dies. Middle of the stream. The fuck? Like, also, I apparently forgot to message in my Twitch on my Discord that I was live yesterday. My Twitch drops aren't working. I'm trying to get both War Thunder and No Man's Sky drops to drop. I have a feeling from this image that my drops for Twitch have, sorry, for War Thunder have stopped at 6 hours. Are you kidding me? Can't win on drops, man. Just wanted camouflage. Okay. I have not played this game in a hot minute. Again, I keep fucking up by installing the game after I have played it in beta, so I can't tell you when it was I played it last. It's funny to me. But I have played it because I have 2 of the achievements. And I played 15.7 hours. I played longer in this game than I did in... It's quite that dumb, but then I did Etzogate. Which, by the way, I've been playing all this morning. Since I woke up at 10 o'clock. Not feeling rested from how bullshit from last night. And I spent $400 on stuff last night that I shouldn't have spent my money on. I don't have. That made me instantly regret spending it. So, that's been fun. I have no idea if I need to change these. My generic monitor. Go with that. Quality. I think I can go to at least high. Oh boy. I have a game to load? Sure don't. Good, I deleted it. Thank goodness. Settings. Oh, I just did that. Achievements. I had, in fact, built a church. The second one was, I think I had found a village, which is like the default one. Boy, there's a whole bunch. Okay. New game. Oh. Seeds, eh? Would love to. I love how it's fluvial. Oh, coastal's way more flat. It's way more flat. Okay. You can just... Huh. Do I want ocean? I mean, I probably want a little bit of hills. Not a lot. Gradualize that slope. How's it going, Fail? Oh my god, dude. I'm so tired of my internet dying. Oh, they consider that a lake. Interesting. Okay. I'm so tired of my internet dying in the middle of, my streams. I'm so tired, man. I love how, like, I could barely see. The first indication I had that my internet was going down was you saying, oh, look, speaking of timing and his internet, and I went, what does he mean? And then it's dead. Yeah. That was great. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, the timing was just perfect. Couldn't believe it either. I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this just happened. Oh, man. What is this? Ever happy population, vulnerable army. Additional events. Non-depletable small mineral deposits. Non-depletable. I think I don't want that on. There is a lot of options to choose here, and I don't know what's important. Perfect for your first playthrough. We're gonna do that. Probably gonna do this. Prosperous Priory. Oh, for the religion. Build a mighty stronghold. Interesting. Options. Describe my village. My village name. Thunder.
Ken.
Bluff. What?
Ken.
Yes, sir.
Guess what I got in the mail?
A bill from Tots?
Jury duty. What are the odds?
So, the reason why that's funny...
Oh, you're streaming now.
I am streaming. You're fine. The reason why that's funny is because Isaac had jury duty, and he had to tell them, well, I'm kind of doing a life thing right now, I really can't do that. So then they turned around and then mailed it straight to Zach. And he, unfortunately, can't say the same thing.
Well, I have no problem with jury duty. It's important. Problem is, I'm not going to get selected for jury duty because they won't select anybody who doesn't answer the questions they like.
That's true. How does jury duty work for you all? I have no idea. I've never been selected.
Basically, you get a letter that says you've been selected for jury duty. And unless you're old or have done it before, or your business would close if you didn't, or you have some really, actual hardship, you have to show up and do it. Which is fine, because you would want your peers to show up and, be on a jury for you. However, they ask you questions like, would you convict someone of a crime if you thought the law regarding that crime was stupid? If your answer is no, then you're probably not going to get selected. So, if anyone shows up with anything related to drugs where they didn't hurt somebody else, no, they shouldn't go to prison. They should go to rehab. But we don't have rehab, and I'm not going to send someone to prison for that.
Right.
But they don't ask more specifics beyond that. It's just, if you think a law is stupid, would you convict them? The answer is no. Then you basically have to just show up for a morning. Or like, if you show up and someone's on trial for stealing because they're feeding their kids and they don't have any money, why would you convict anyone of anything for that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't have answers for that kind of stuff because they don't want me on jury duty. They really don't. I am a very unsympathetic man to a lot of things, and then I have a lot of sympathy for certain things. So they're not going to get the results they want from me, either. After laundering throughout the realm, your people finally reached the new lands. Your land. Territories you can settle for reasons of your own. That's here my advice.
My Dark Alliance 2 save. I beat it, and then I went to do a playthrough on hard, but then I like imported the new character you unlock.
No, you didn't.
Put it in a different game on extreme, which I also unlocked. And in the process, accidentally deleted my dude.
And
so
you said
done with that.
And you said you weren't going to play any more characters after that.
I was just gonna maybe play that same guy a little bit more, but
wow.
Now we're not.
Also, see you, Caleb. Bye. Have a good day. Noob. You didn't notice, unless it's a grand jury, you call in the day before to see if you're needed. If you go, it's a one-day thing unless your pool gets on an actual jury.
That's how it is for here.
Yeah, it sounds about right?
You have this basically, as this read, you have a 2-week window where you just got to be available, and they'll call or email you the day or 2 days beforehand to let you know if you have to show up. And if you show up, then it means you're going in for the selection process, and they'll do the selection process. Unless at some point between them calling you and you showing up, they settle. Kind of thing. Because at that point, if you're getting called, that means there is a case that you've been selected to show up for the selection for. So then you're just locked into that case until you are rejected or the case is resolved.
Oh, this. Not to remember that. Oh, right. You have to pick a territory to start off on. Oh, it has to be by the water, too. Ooh. Oh, and those are like the presets. There's not a lot of options here to swap. Okay. Somehow, I don't know how this has happened, but in my 42 years of being on this planet, I've somehow managed to not be selected for jury duty. Not even a hint of it. I've lived in some places where I'm like, are we sure? They're like, nope, not gonna happen. Okay. I don't... Where do I want to start the foundation of my town? Usually I'm not so locked on this, but like, this is a lake. But so much of the territory is a lake, I can't build shit. This is just like, it's just a small little sliver. It's right in the center. It's kind of weird. I might do these two. Build here. Build a village center. A small resource depot. Oh, it's way smaller than I thought. Ah, see, but I'd be so mad. Like, I mean, they don't pay very well. It's this very, very, very low pay. You know.
For jury duty?
Yeah.
Your employer is required to pay you the difference between what you would have made that day and what jury duty pays you.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
You cannot lose money, lose PTO, or lose benefits, or lose your job for going to jury.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah, otherwise everyone would just file for hardship, because if you're going to be stuck on something for weeks and you make $4 a day, and that's going to cause you to, lose your house or like not be able to feed your kids, then
Nice. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Though I might offer to be selected for jury duty at that point. And then they'd be like, "Hey, so what's your viewpoints?" "Oh, everybody who does drugs, let them go. Their own choice doesn't impact anybody else. It's fine." All
unless they
of
did
them?
meth
All
in
of
their
them.
car with their kids and their kids died.
That's a choice we're just going to have to be willing to sacrifice.
No, see, that's the thing. It's like people should be allowed to do whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt other people. Like, you want to do drugs in your own house, knock yourself out.
I mean, they were hurt by having kids. They shouldn't have done it. So, I mean,
If you're like kids suffer because you do drugs in your own house, then fuck you. But
well, that just introduces more people to be able to have drugs.
yeah, no.
You want to perpetuate this. Kidding, by the way. Totally agree with what you're saying. Okay, I'm not sure I'm supposed to... I founded the hamlet. Oh. Rather than letting everyone fend for themselves, she suggests that you organize... What do you mean, she? What do you mean, she? I'm a little weirded out by this constant she part that you're saying. No. I don't know how far away I want the worker shot from the center. Build it. So sign workers? What plus? Ah. That plus. I love pictures! Pictures and videos to show me what to do. Perfect. So a lumber camp. I have an ass ton of lumber here, so.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
After deleting your game?
Yeah.
To be fair, I was very surprised that happened. Oh, poor Red. Trying to keep your stores clean and tarty is a full-time job. It's not just keeping the stores clean. It's also knowing what you need to keep and what you need to stop keeping. Especially now that we're in found and raid mode, where everything you need to upgrade your town is you have to go out and get it and then come back and keep it. Have you dealt with a drunk people person? Me, all the time at work. So would you be fair and balanced in your opinions with the time I was drunk at the time of the incident? Me, absolutely. After some deliberations, juror 133, you're dismissed. Yeah, I'd be... Again, like I said, I'd be one of the worst people to have for jury duty.
You wouldn't be, though. You'd be a really good person to have on jury duty.
Oh, that's almost bad to sound. You have so much shit you need later. You do, Red, and that's the problem. This is why, like when I said, like, kind of ignore the quests for now from Ground Zero, and more focus on stuff like, what do you need for your hideout to get that started? Then unlock those first level stuff from the hideout. And some of them is going to be like, you need strength 3. Well, you just need to play the game. Or, you're going to need a certain amount of money, or certain items found, or certain levels. You're going to see it's going to say you need Radman on level 3 in order to build this building. But that building is then like stopping you from building other stuff. That's how that works. And yes, oh no. So you're saying bad luck. Bad luck's not the right word. This is intended. You have no less or worse bad luck than everybody else. You literally just have where it's just how the game is designed. You're looking for stuff, you can't find it. You do find it, you get killed by a goon squad from 300 meters away that you never even saw. And that's like, yeah, what do you need at the moment is what you were looking for. And yes, that's Red, that is how the game goes, man. I wish it wasn't the case, but that is literally how the game is played. This game, by the way, Foundation, has one of the most unique way for making roads. They naturally make them. Based on where you build your buildings. They will walk and create their own paths based on walking. It's a unique system that's not very familiar with a lot of other games, as they are now chopping down trees to make the lumber camp in the middle of the trees. One of the reasons why I like this game so much, I thought it was a pretty neat little start to the way things work. Now they're going to go build the lumber camp. So yes, so you really want to think about what do you need for the items. And there's going to be times, like, and this is one of those things too. You can get the items on your staff. Your staff is not going to get shot. For the most part, unless it's like PMCs or whatnot. And see, okay, that's a perfect example. You could load up your PMC and try to find some stuff. Or, it's easier to load your staff. Right. Phil loves customs, but I think he said he doesn't like interchange. Me? I'm an interchange whore. I love scavenging on interchange. I have it memorized of where I like to go. Can I tell you, can I reliably find toothpaste? No. Will I find it eventually? Yes. Especially out of the, every duffel bag. Remember, it has like that random loot. You'll find stuff in there. But the nuts and bolts, interchange is literally a map where you're like, oh, I have an actual construction area in idea. I also have Ollie. So if I go to the blue section or the green section, I'm going to find construction items like nuts, bolts, and every toolbox. So you know, after a while playing the game, you go, if I go to these certain areas, this is where I'm going to go to find loot. I couldn't tell you shit about Ground Zero. In fact, I have no idea how the map even works, where to go. I get completely confused all the time. I'm just like, I went there for quests. That was it. I never go back there again. Just fuck that map. Wood. Oh, right. I have to do the painting thing. Wood cutting. We're going to cut. We're going to cut the trees down in the local area. Oh, I need to be careful not to right click. Okay, hold on. I need to make berry hut. Oh, there's lots of berries. Okay, good. And build it. There's another building here. A forest of plants, trees, and a reforestation area. We'll clear trees before I do that. Right, so that's also very important now. If you get to the point where you're done with Ground Zero with all the quests, that opens up all the kinds of other quests. Also, as annoying as this is, they do have quests that you're like, this is the gatekeeper quest that's going to unlock the rest of them. Now, there is no like real main storyline quest in Tarkov. So, what we do is goals for ourselves. One, I have pockets that are a little bit bigger. I have 2 little slots, so that's one quest line that's very specific. But the main quest line that people really go for is getting the Kappa container, which is your bigger boofer bots for your ass container. That is almost 240 quests to get done. You pretty much almost beat every quest by doing that. Then technically, there's an endgame quest line after that called Lighthouse, which you find a vendor and a faction that's not in the main way you normally right now would see. So, there's a bit. God damn it. Fucking War Thunder is offline. Motherfuckers. Well, I'm not getting any more of that. Tangent switch to... I want No Man's Sky drops, you bitches. Fuck, I need you to not switch games in the middle of the game. Have it in the running in the background. I need some people here. Let's employ. Get more people. Okay. There is winter in this game. I do remember that. So that's going to be real rough when, you know... Remove all resources. I do not want to remove it. I don't need forbidden. Wood cutting is fine. Up against my territory. Let's include basically this whole section of trees. Yep. Let's cut all of that down. Damn it. Break clicking. Oh, new quest. Now that we've organized our laborers, we can tend to their needs and happiness. As for food, collect food, store it to distribute. Means you're gonna want. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. This game's way of building homes is really weird. How's it going, Flip? Well, after my internet died last night, I'm doing better. I hope. Knock on wood. Oh, damn it. Speaking of that, I don't hear my dryer. Okay. Reset the dryer. Should be done by the time I get back. Dude, no. My internet went down again at 3 o'clock. Oh my... Sorry, at the 10 o'clock mark. I'm just so tired, man. So no, I wish I had better modem. So, it went down, right? I reset my modem and router. They both came back up, and they both went, yeah, all 3 of your PCs are still down. And I'm like, well, okay, well that kind of sucks. And no, it's my clothes are already clean. It's like I cleaned my shirt. I was gonna stream with the other shirt that Zach bought me to replace this one with, but it was cleaned fast enough so I don't have to worry about it. And then sheets for the bed while my... Oh, you can't see. While Jack has decided to sleep. Yeah, you. Uh-huh. You're on candid camera here, buddy. Yeah. At some point, probably next week, Zachary's still there.
Yep.
Well, I'll have to work on stream stuff and maybe have me come over or something and grab a thumb drive and get some shit from you. Because I heard.
Essentially, some of the main ones we can just play around with whenever.
Oh, I want to work on that then. Yeah. And we're gonna have to. He wants to enhance my stream a little bit because it's not quite in a good spot at the moment. So we'll see. I'd get some actual real intros and outros and, spruce it up a little bit, make it a little more professional looking. Your power went out 5 times. Well, I'd say if you lived in America, that's about normal, but you don't. I'm sure your country of origin is not exactly great keeping the power up either. Yeah.
I don't really ever lose power.
And power is usually good in the States. Usually. But we're always right at the cusp of losing power for brownouts and shit. We have a nuclear power plant, right down the street, so.
Buddy works there.
Oh, yeah? Well, he's very quiet. You guys hear Zach okay, or is he just super quiet?
I'm really far from my mic right now.
Oh. Are you hurt? Are you laying back?
I'm tired. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I don't know what to play.
Well, he is, like I said, is further back. I have his volume up pretty damn high, so it shouldn't be that low on the stream.
I got Monster Hunter followed by Jury Duty coming up. So what am I gonna do until those things?
Man, I know. This has been a rough couple of days of what to decide. That's why I've been playing these games, right? Because I'm just been like, hey, you know what? I got these games in the backlog. Why not? So, I already did. How could I upped the prices because some people were abusing the power a little bit. To the point where I was not even being able to, I don't know, have a conversation. How could they? And they're there for fun. And they are certainly there for fun. But when I have 900 of them being played in a row, I'm just like...
I can still do 41.
You still...
Don't tempt me.
I know you could. I'm just explaining the situation. Fail, your staff has NVGs? That's actually kind of funny that they have that. I can't believe they even spawn with that. So, it's fine. I know. I'm in the same boat.
I'm a terrible liar. I don't know who's been saying these things, but I want you to know when we get back, I am going to sue somebody. I don't know who and I don't know how, but by God, I am going to sue somebody.
So, I'm in the same kind of boat with games. This is why I saw these 1.0 games come out, and I'm like, cool, alright. And then Exogate. I replayed an easier level, and I'm doing very well. I almost considered streaming that again, but I'm like, I want to do Foundations. I promised I was going to do both. Still Stellaris. Played through the Birth of Federation. I'm not dead yet. Correct. Exactly, Flip. Exactly. They're there for fun. I wanted them for extra flavor. There's a lot of channels have the kind of stuff that's for fun. And these are, I know they're incredibly random, but they're stuff that I personally find fun. Enjoyable to listen to. Like Babylon 5. I like Babylon 5. Star Wars. Final Fantasy 7. Lots of this kind of stuff are stuff that I really like. So that's why I added them to my list of stuff. But yeah, games-wise, I have no time off. It's all burnt up. I have not decided to try to add the TTS. I'm a little scared with my community of giving that much power to the community. Certain people might do some stuff that are very questionable for fun.
No.
Those same people are my mods, Flip.
No.
But again, I do this for fun. I'm not a serious, like, tens of thousands of person streamer. It's fine. No one ever accused me of being smart, bud. That's not. I have fun with my friends. I don't need it to be super serial all the time. No, I'm not trying to attach or fail here at all. No. Zach, on the other hand, maybe a little bit, but you know.
Done nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I just want to have a nice, good time. That's all. That's all that matters. And I hope that reflects in my stream that I try to have a fun and enjoyable time. As much as I can. Housing is insufficient. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Okay, we need to look for satisfy essential and additional needs. Build a well. Well, usually you want the well near the town center, so. We'll build that there. A stone cutter camp. Well, there's stone there. And there's stone out of my territory. I need this to be probably right. You know what? Let's put it. This will need people to man it. I only have one unemployed person. Oh boy. Very long touch wall. That's fine. I know. See now, Flip, this is one of those kind of things that's always a very, oh no, you're totally fine. I have no problem reading stuff like that, especially when it's not a game where I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die. So, what am I waiting for a builder? I don't know who's a builder in my group. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I have a thought for this. I have 3 builders. What the shit are you guys doing? Hold on. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's a minor. Okay, so I am, in fact, actually streaming on YouTube right now. I set up my YouTube channel. This is day 8 of me streaming on YouTube. Yep, I sure did. Also, I think one of the things you just hit on, I just said 8 days ago. Yep, I set it up. Dual streaming is now active for me. I'm literally streaming on both platforms at the same time now. So if you ever want to go back and watch my VODs, they're there. I have them now. Yep, I decided it was about time, and it was so damn easy. I do exclamation mark YouTube. I don't have it set to automatic. Oh, I don't have a links. Do exclamation mark YouTube. That should prop it on. There you go. I didn't think about links. You're right. I should do that. It's also added very small notes on my Twitch channel where it does have a links section. I have Discord and I added YouTube. And to be perfectly honest, Flip, I forget to say it at this point. I legit forget. It's been 8 days and I just forget. YouTube is, I don't want to say better, but it is definitely in a better spot. Like, I can record it in higher detail. I have the chat popped out right now, so I can, if anyone pops in, I can message them or I'll see their chat too and respond to them. However, I don't have a lot of people, watching on that. I had one guy for 34 seconds respond on my YouTube. He said hello, and by the time I noticed, he was gone. So it's okay, Flip. It's okay. We'll get there. Like I said, you gotta earn that right back for some of the shit that was done. So we'll get there. And to be fair, my Discord's also very dead. Most people aren't playing on it anymore, or even using it, so. So what games do you think you want to play right now? Before you fall asleep, Zach?
I don't know.
You try Valorant.
3 o'clock.
Don't fall asleep at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Damn, son. How about going back to Baldur's Gate 1 and finishing it? Perfect. Thank you, Flip. I appreciate it.
Oh God, no. No, that game's awful.
Isn't it funny how much of a difference 1 versus 2 was?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of insane how much of a difference the 2 games were. It's a little wild to me how much of a difference it was. I still just passed out sleeping. So yes, the other aspect I want to talk to you about there, Flip, as well, is this, right? There's 2 types of streamers. There is I watch their content because they're good at the game. Wow, you're playing Spaz. That's a choice.
Suck my ass, Ken.
Was anything I just said negative?
Yes.
Not even a little bit. I loved Spaz. Didn't like Spaz 2, but Spaz 1 I liked quite a bit. There's 2 types of streamers. The ones that you watch for the games that they play, and they're really good at the game that they play. Then the others are the one that you're just there to have fun with them, chat with them, and have a good time. Sometimes you can cross the streams and have both, which is usually, to me, the best. But, I have 34 hours in Spaz 1. I loved it. Spaz 2, not so much. I have not done work like that on my YouTube. That's correct. Oh, I am definitely not a Shroud. No. That man's like a machine. He is like an actual robot when you're watching him play some of his games, and you're just like, but how'd you see that? That happens a lot, though. On a lot of the first-person shooter typey games. I watch some of the guys play War Thunder, and they're like, oh, there's a tank over there. And I just go, there's a what over there? I can't see them. I don't even notice it. So when Gaz is like, hey, that's a nice shot, and some of the stuff that I'm shooting at, I'm just like, oh, well, I barely saw that guy, or I got lucky. Oh.
Oh God.
What did you just do?
You just slammed my microphone into my monitor. It's fine.
I heard the creak. What? Also, did he break his mic? I'd be more worried about the monitor being broken than the mic, but...
No, it hit the frame. It's fine. I was just moving it backwards and it just went smash.
Oh, we heard the little... I'm like, what the... Love it. Also, damn, man, what a dig. I like you because you're bad, games. Fuck, man. I know I'm not good at games.
What about the third type of streamer that's not interesting and not good at games?
There's a lot of those. Yes. I am a borderline one of those members too. There are days where I'm like, do I actually make content that people want to watch? But I think that's a little here or there, right? Oh no, and he's got a super duper chair. He doesn't just have a gamer chair like I do. He has a lounger. Put an actual chair where he sits.
I put big wheels on a giant leather armchair. And I replaced my leather ottoman yesterday. It's quite comfy.
You wouldn't be here if I was good at the games I'm playing. Oh. Thanks, I think. Oh. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. A lot of people, I think this in general is a lot of people don't read their chat. Which is definitely weird to me. I do find that odd. Depending on the game. Like, clearly, right, if some of the games are very intense and hard to be able to read from, then okay, that makes sense. What's reading? Yeah. Rusted market tent. Oh, it has to be attached. Interesting. But there is that, right, where you do want to have people who pay attention to their chat. And you have to write that balance. Lethal Company? Oh, I have played it, Flip. Aiden was on a kick of making me really suffer through some games that at some point I need to get him back in my channel so we can play some games that he finds enjoyable as shit that I'm gonna have a really hard time with, that are great streaming games for that kind of stuff. One of them, for example, I actually did download. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was the one where you play Russian roulette with a shotgun. Buckshot Roulette. I did download and buy that game after he was having a good time with that. I'm a lord and lady. I'm now a village. I also don't have a worker for this. Assign a worker. Okay. We're going to remove you. Make you a market tender. Then parts list. I don't know how to build it, so it's fine. Oh, I have to assign. Assign resource. Berries. Got it. Right. I think the Buckshot Roulette is a game very much like Lethal Company. That would be great. For fun times with the stream. And I know, I was confused because I was trying to figure out how to add the addition to it, but I can't because it's not ready for it or something. That's fine. It's part of how I have to identify him, right? I look at it and go, what's he saying. So it's all good. I have to raise the happiness to 75. Well, they have water. They're getting food. I'm not sure if they have enough homes yet. Unemployed. Oh, that's not a problem. See, when I play games like this, it also reminds me that I should just play, RimWorld. Desirable. Oh god, I forgot about this shit. It's a residential area. It has a desirable neighborhood. Away from noisy or dirty environments. Okay. Beautification area. Oh boy. No paved road. High quality housing. Okay, so they're all basically the same. Each of these houses only stores 2 people. Boy. Oh no, it's perfectly fine, Flip. I know that. Do you really think that most people? Oh, okay, the storage is full. I'll remove 1 worker. You really think I'm not aware that most people are like that though? Most people come in to probably be chatting, not watching the game. Or if it's War Thunder, like, people will watch that so they can make fun of me for dying. I know how it goes. Food stall. Can I edit building? Is how I add this? This. My berries are full too. I would really like to need a storage facility. Oh, no, I understand. As somebody like myself who literally streams what I want to play, not what you guys like to watch, that's always the danger, right? There's going to be games where people are going to log in, they're going to say, hey, look, Ken's online. They're going to look at my channel, and they'll be like, fuck that, I ain't watching that, and they leave. That's typical. That's very normal. I have 158 followers. Do you see 158 people watching me? No. No, I don't. In fact, at most, I typically have been reaching, weirdly enough, it's been telling me, that I've almost been reaching 10 people. Which to me, is fantastic. 9-10 people watching me is just, it's so much more people than I would normally expect. So I'm very happy to see it. Oh, well, there's the warehouse. I was thinking, oh god. Requires storage in the progression menu. Build a warehouse. I need a sawmill. This is loud. Oh, you know what? I think that's what the circle is for. That's a loud building. So we're going to build this. Out here. Okay, and we're going to take one of the miners. My newest miner. Make them a carpenter. Yes. It always makes you feel better to be able to be streaming to an audience. Nothing makes a streamer feel better, in my opinion, than knowing that their content is being watched and people are wanting to come to your stream because you're having a good time with them, you're interacting with them, and they're providing something you want to watch. Yeah, so I mean, oh, so now you manually add people. Okay. I need my 2 unemployed people. I want carpentry. And then the other one, I need to be probably a woodcutter to keep up with that. What's this? Can't find the workplace. Well, it's being built. So yeah, I find streaming to be a very fun pastime. I'm already gonna play the games anyways. Might as well be streaming it. And that's kind of one of my biggest regrets for my 10-month hiatus. Is I wasn't feeling really up to streaming. And then I was having a real hard time wanting to expand upon it and do anything. Better now, but that 10 months was yeah, I really did pretty much burn myself out. Oh yeah, hold on, it's like, yeah. 2 things here. So then yes, I basically did pretty much just burn myself out from wanting to stream. I ran out of games that I was doing that I found fun. And it felt like I was just playing, I was turning on the stream just to be streaming and not enjoying it, and it felt bad, actually. So it was part of the reason why I had to stop. So, but I've been wanting to go back for a while, and the impetus of coming back really helped when certain someone who was, I just didn't realize, was impacting my life more than I thought, preventing me from doing things that I wanted to do because I was trying to be nice and available for someone who didn't want me in their life, is now fixed. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that got better. Alright, so this game. There's been a couple new games designed in a Renaissance, medieval sort of era of games. As, what would you call it, indie-based games like this. But not for a while. Manor Lords comes to mind, for example. This one's been in development for a while. A hot while. With a slightly different take on how you do your building. I tell them where to build in a zone, but they build buildings. Sure, I'm placing down like core buildings, but all these houses, they built that. They designed what the sizes are. Well, it's like I didn't have anything to do with this. Now I can help upgrade them by giving them things that they need here, like making them more beautiful, having commoners here instead of serfs. And then eventually this will probably be like higher nobility kind of thing. There's also going to be religion added into this because that's a big part of medieval life. And this is for the houses, right? This is very much gambling. I can't control this. I also don't know how they even get into some of these houses. It appears this one, this guy has to walk through the other guy's lawn to get into this house, which is interesting. But it's a zone. I give them the zone to build it, and this is what they build. So, it's fine. But they have to build within the zone that I've laid out for them. It is kind of a gamble. Also, path they walk is natural for them. They are doing this. They made the roads. I didn't build the roads. This is just a natural progression of where they are moving. So there's nothing for me to do with that. I place down the buildings, and how I place them will then determine where they're going to go. Now, requires storage in the progression menu. Not sure where Progression. This is progression. I have to pay money. This is all new for me, so I'm not sure how this works. Oh. Okay. So I have to gain prosperity by reaching content, basically, for each of these 6 categories. This will then allow me to unlock higher tier upgrades. This is their upgrade system. And remember, though, these are mostly small teams of 1 or 2 people, devs, making these types of games. So I'm not surprised that they might look a little goofy or maybe a little basic, but this works. These 4 billions don't require me to do anything for prosperity, but these are going to need me to hit level 10, which will be a while. So here's storage. They want me to get, but I kind of want that to fade away. Can I please fade that away? That's my alarm for my dryer, sir. My dryer. Okay, hold on. I need to pause that. I need to go back to that menu. Fishing. I can make bridges. And a fence. Controls movement around your land. Oh. Not sure about that, but go with that. My dryer is a barber. As much as that would be funny, no. No, but that is what you hear is my dryer going off. Okay, I want the warehouse here. That's my dryer. I'm gonna build the warehouse. Granary. I would have loved to have the granary near that for storing food, but doesn't appear I'm going to do that. I want to also do it so I don't kill these berries. There's the entrance. And then fishing head I'll do later. Okay. Well, don't worry, it's probably done now because I've had it on twice. So let's go see if they're dry. Well, they are dry. That's great. However, I fucked up by not putting a static item in there, so they are a little static. Damn it. That's alright, Jack Poo. Hey, buddy. Hey. I know. You're completely passed out. And that's great. I love when you're sleeping. However, change the moves, put the sheets back on. Jack. Buddy. Hey. Yeah, you. Yeah. You gotta put the sheets. Yeah. Come on. Change the move. No, not underneath the sheet. This is the base. This is the bed one. I need this one. Come on. There you go. There you go. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Just, you know, base sheet. There you go. There you go. Goddamn cats. You just wanted to sleep. You weren't even doing anything wrong. That's true. You weren't. Yeah. I can see that you're just like, what the fuck? I know. He's looking at me like, man, I was just perfectly asleep here. Wasn't bothering anybody. Yeah, this is your favorite part, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Whoosh. Favorite part. Throw that shit on top of him. And he's like, ooh, I'm hidden. He loves being hidden. Right in the damn center. Okay. Put that down, because I'll just try to sleep on it. Don't. Yeah. So now he's just a lump in the middle of my bed. Okay. Alright. Go. Oh, a bot. God damn it. Of course, there's always a bot.
Figured out how to ban them.
Click on their name.
Figured it out.
Oh, I got it. Oh, we both got it. There you go. It's all good. Right, yep. Okay, where do you go? It happens. Okay, holy shit. Oh god. I almost missed those workers. Is everybody employed? That was really bad timing, but good timing. I was like this close to missing 4 new immigrants. And me, unlike some places, I actually, like, don't want them to be removed. I need my workers. Oh boy. I am out of territory. Space. For the homes. That's bad. Okay. That gonna work? This. Oh, they're already building the houses. See, and this is one of those reasons, Flip, when I say that, like, I wouldn't be somebody that they want on juries and stuff like that. So, I am somebody that I have no problem throwing some shade at my government until they tell me I can't, and they'll deport me too. To where? Germany? England? Which one? My great-great-grandparents on one side of my family came from Vienna.
They can't deport you to somewhere you're not from.
You funny as you say that, but for some reason, some dumb futs have put it in their minds that they can support Native Americans off of America. And you're just like, you're doing what? You're going to do what? Where are you going to put them? They're already here. They were here first. What? It's so weird. There are definitely a lot of fucktardedness going on. Shit. It's just...
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So yes, I'll throw shade quite a bit. And I wouldn't mind visiting Austria, but I don't think I could afford to live there. Plus, I don't speak, German. And I definitely can't do that thing they do with talking, where I can't make guttural sounds. It would not work. Oh, boy, I'm going to be able to get trade routes unlocked here soon. I didn't even catch the reason for the What do you mean mustache? Does this look like a mustache to you? You don't need your eyes checked here, sir. It's not a mustache, this is a full beard. Most of it's not even black anymore. There is not very many parts that remain anymore. That's true. Alright, 3 new immigrants. Carpenter. Woodcutter. Transporter. Granary. I'm gonna need to start getting some fish made here. I knew it was bad. I didn't want you to keep digging the hole, and then you just kept digging the hole because I was ignoring it. Hole digger, sir. Oh, the fish are over there. I see that. You just kept going deeper and deeper, and I'm like, it's fine. Just like my mouth and my mother. Oh, no. No, she did that, a couple times. Allow to trade route with your trade planes. Allow sale of planes from the trade resources tab. Got it. Okay. I see what it wants to do. And that's fine, Flip. There's a point where you want to know why you're not in the Discord? Stuff like that, bud. That's the part where you can make a slight joke, but then don't keep barreling it down. You want to keep double down on it. It's not. Uh-oh. What did we get? Okay, who's on here? Ah! Daniel.
Yep.
Hello, sir.
Can you sit down? Finally a nice enough day. I'm walking both the dog and the kid.
And the kid. There you go. Heck yeah. All right. Perfect.
Sure.
It does say. What do you mean?
I'm certainly glad that I don't have to waste my day relaxing and playing video games or anything like that. It's just perfect. Kid and a dog and
soon to be 2 kids, right?
talking to strangers on the internet.
I am a stranger. Yes. And no, not yet, but eventually, Flip. Eventually.
Oh, great. Now a stranger and his invisible friends
That's right. That's right. Stranger
Multiple
and
who I
invisible
can
friends.
only interact with by talking to the stranger, because he's the only one who can hear the invisible friends.
That's right.
Hmm.
Hmm. It's been a good day.
Has a
So far. Yep, I had the one
yeah,
on-call
did you
call.
figure out
What? Oh. No. Figure out what?
whatever it is that you need to do to defeat the squid robots?
Yeah, start a whole new game. Yep. Yep, that's what I had to do. Yeah, it's been a little rough. But I don't like having to restart like that. But put on. So it's weird. Yeah, Daniel, can you hear me now? Yeah. So, problem is there wasn't a gap between easy and get fucked. And there's an actual harder get fucked mode too. Because they actually have a higher difficulty. So, I think the problem is I literally have to really focus on being highly efficient and be very streamlined with how the progression goes on the hard difficulties to unlock stuff, which feels a little bad. I don't really like that I have to do that, but I don't feel like I have any other choice either. So you know how that goes for games like XCOM, right? Where you just have to. This is the one way you have to do things, and you don't. There's nothing else you can do about it.
Yep.
So, yeah. Sell them. I have to sell them plates. So now I'm on a different new game. Because of course I am. From the Trade Resources tab. Am I missing the Trade Resources tab? Stock maximum, stock empty, fuse. It's editing the building. Maybe it's here? Sources? Oh, maybe it's here. So where was plates? Here it is. Here's plates. Oh, what's this button do? Okay. Stockpile, track. Sell everything above the value. Sell everything above value 10. Okay. I have 5. Wait, no. I have 4. I have 4 plates. I have 15 cloth. Oh god, there's more immigrants coming. One free territory. Common path tier 2 reached. Oh, I needed that so bad. I needed to expand that. I made a mistake. So, what I wanted was, this was the original town center, right? I wanted to build buildings around the town center so people would go there, pick up what they needed, and then go back out. Go work. So, stuff like the granary is a little bit further from the town center than I'd like. The stall for berries is good. That's fine. But My berries are now further away, so I'd have to move that around. I built houses in an area where I didn't really feel like I wanted to do that in. Half of the trees have been cut. Means I now need to add that section of the trees to be cut as well. Territory. You own 2 territories. Purchase territories to expand. Ban territory to increase upkeep. This one should be no upkeep. This one will. This one cost me 100 coin. Buy it. It's 5 gold a month. I would need to make 5 gold a month. I don't think I can tax my people yet. As much as I would like to. Okay. I also now have to... New content available to unlock. Common path tier 2 reached. Acquire the manor house in the progression menu. Build a manor house. Assign tools to a warehouse. Allow tools purchased from the trades. Okay, so I do want that. Trade routes. Tools. Tools are here. Purchase. Right now I have 30 sets. I'm going to set it to 40. 40. Buy until inventory reaches the available value. Okay. And we're going to increase the planks to like 20. There we go. Kingdoms and Castles. I 100%ed that game. I have all the achievements done for that, which is a game I should decide one day if I should go back and play that. What's that? Were you saying
He was
anything?
saying hi to a random naked man on the street.
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
No.
good. Oh. Alright, Flip. So when you said why this menu looked like it was kind of janky, now you know why. So it looks really long and wide when it only had the one category. And I'm like, that's weird. Why did it only have the one category? This is why. Because this adds labor, kingdom, and clergy as categories. That I can literally pick each one. And it'll cost me 25 coins to buy each one. Which we are going to do. We're going to buy each of them. And the rustic architecture for the damn it, cathedral for the priory. I don't pay much attention to my Catholic upbringing much, because, well, fuck them. So I have to remember these words and then try to remember what they mean. Well, you know, I mean, sure, it's easy to program, though. When you have a Unity type game engine that you can just make whatever you want out of it, sometimes, you know, it's going to maybe look like it's a mobile game, but it's not going to be a mobile game. My prosperity is at 10. Oh, I didn't realize it was already at 10. Okay, so this is wild. I am going to need to be very careful with how I spend money. Dude, you gotta understand how many games are not made in Unreal. Do you realize that Escape from Tarkov is also made in Unity?
Fuck Tarkov.
You really gotta think about that. Unreal, while it's an interesting game engine and pretty good, is not the standard engine used for a lot of games across the world. You don't think the Unreal Engine was available 9 years ago? Really?
What?
Flip. The Unreal Engine is older than you are. let's see. The first Unreal Engine was developed at least in 1998. As far as I remember, you're under 16 years old. 1998? It's 27 years ago, sir. I love when you think that your 16-year-old butt would somehow know something from before you were born.
I don't know if 16-year-olds can be in your channel.
Well, he's in my channel, yes.
I did not know that either.
He's a young man from out of the United States. He's not from the United States. Yes. Sometimes I forget how young people are.
Talking through you to invisible people an even odder experience.
I tell you, Nathaniel, it is quite the experience. You get all kinds of different groups and chatters. To be fair, it's one of the few people I know the actual age for, because it was such an outlier that he kind of talked like he was a little bit younger, and I'm like, this is why he's not on my Discord channel anymore. He knows why.
Can we ban Flip?
You could, but I would like to not right now. He is
Didn't we once?
I did. Discord. He has amended a lot of his ways. He's gotten better. And at some point, he needs to grow up and learn to be a better chatter, which he's working on. I will provide them with the opportunity to do so. And you did definitely deserve it. And yes, that's why you were kicked from it. So, at the same time...
When are you going to play through all the Final Fantasies again?
God, why have you done this to me? Fuck, I totally forgot about playing Rebirth. Shit.
Oh, you should totally do the 2 new Final Fantasy VIIs.
I did remake already.
Oh.
Not on stream, though.
That's fine.
I did remake on off stream. Oh, dude, I always get put on the spot, Flip. That's the whole point of being a streamer. Who else is going to be the one on the spot? It's going to be me, man. Yeah.
What is the point of being a streamer? I am still confused.
So, okay. All right. The reason why I decided I wanted to become a streamer years ago is a couple different reasons. One,
boredom.
Okay, that's okay. A little bit of boredom was one of the factors. Another factor was I was already playing more games than I do work. Money is not. I barely get money from this. In the 7 years that I have streamed Flip, in the tens of thousands of hours, I've made $200 total streaming. That's a terrible return on investment. Timing. However, my main reason why I chose to stream is I wanted to have a record of me as a person online for when I'm dead.
Keanu Lewis did the theme song for Final Fantasy 13.
Good game. I should play that again too. What are you thinking, Nathaniel?
You want a record of yourself, not living your life, but living another person's designed life for you. For what purpose?
Just to show who I was as a person.
Who
Entertainment
is
values.
it you think is going to care?
Nobody.
No offense.
Nobody.
Well, a little bit of offense.
No, and no one cares right now. No one cares about anything that anyone does. And if someone really is tied to that, I mean, then why do you even live at all? So, I try to fight a little bit of that negativity a little bit by doing stuff like this. And hope it works out okay.
Against my will.
That's how most people enter the world, I think. Oh.
My intention is not to be negative.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that your real life has value, probably more worth documenting than you're living out other men's fantasies through video games.
He's living
Oh,
out my fantasy.
No, my real life is not anywhere near that level, fortunately.
So other men's fantasies are better, are a more worthy record
Well, sure.
of your existence.
Oh, yeah. Very much so. Yeah. Mine myself is very worthless, so.
I don't
Yeah.
think playing games is living other people's fantasies.
Soldier flip. Soldier man. So. I mean, it's... I don't know. It's a little different. I can't say yay or nay on that, one or the other. I do want tools.
Forgot how good the opening scene to 13 is.
I think it's just lightning doing things. I think.
Just fucking up a train.
Yeah. I think. But. Yeah, no, I enjoy my streaming as it is.
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
I guess it's just a world that I do not understand. So I apologize that honestly was not meant to be demeaning or insulting.
Oh, it's
A
fine.
little insulting, but not.
Oh, no, it's fine. I get insulted all the
Okay.
time.
Well, yes.
I mean, that's neither here nor there, you know?
I assume that is the life of a streamer.
Well, that's just my life in general, not even just streaming. Like,
I don't
even...
think Ken has played the Devil May Cry games.
And yes, Devil May Cry 5, specifically I've not played, but I have played one of the Devil May Cry games back in the day, either 1 or 2. I'm not very good at it. I get my ass kicked all the time, and I have a hard time playing them, so it's one of the games I don't really play much, but
Never played them.
they're fun. They're definitely a fun game. They're definitely a different type of genre of game. That's for sure. But I'm just not good at it. And I don't know if I enjoy playing them, so it doesn't get my ass kicked all the time. So I was like, it's fine. But no, my life is usually very negative. I mean, shit, my boss is like, my one negative thing for my review is that I am massively negative and I bring down the morale of my coworkers. So.
See, and that story is far more worth documenting, in my opinion. I am far more interested in the details there.
That's just
Like,
bad management. He doesn't actually
what
bring down
is-
his team. He points out his fucking
Yeah.
situation being
So-
shit, and then they go, meh.
Yeah.
See,
So I was like,
that's what you should be documenting, Ken.
Oh, but
Document the faults of others in detail.
no one cares about that.
They do when you send it off to the right person. They'll even pay you not to do that. So, yeah, definitely. And video is great. But so you don't even have to stream it.
Yeah, well, I've never met a situation where it could be fixed, that kind of stuff, which is fine.
Even if they're not super rich, you start small and just everybody does something they're ashamed of. So you just need to catch them 1 or 2 times, and that's $100 or $200. Everyone can afford a couple $100 to keep their fake facade.
Some people, maybe. Not me. I sure as hell can't.
Well, that's what, yes, in this scenario, you can't care too much about your own reputation. Otherwise, it just
About Tree Fitty.
goes downhill. But if you're good at identifying other people's flaws, there is far more interest and value in documenting that than...
Oh, I definitely have lots of flaws. I'm a walking flaw machine.
Well, yes, but so long as you don't care about who knows about those flaws, you are in a position to significantly financially benefit from your interest in documenting mundane things. Hello.
Anyways,
You
yeah.
will, you will with
Right. Oh boy, there is a whole bunch. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I literally don't know what any of this is. This is all new. Wait. Monk dorms, nun dorms, a chapel. They have really expanded upon this building being a thing.
in. Go.
Rebuild. I don't know what any of this is. What's this? Tats office. Oh, we do want some tats though. Tats are always good. Manor house functions for your monument. Manor Boudoir. What is that?
Sounds like a typo.
It's a real word. It's just an old word. Boudoir.
Ow, Jesus Christ.
That's also the thing. Like a lot of these words are really old, so I don't know what they mean. We don't use this in English anymore. Oh, it can refer to a woman's private room or a type of photography. This is definitely a woman's private room. It's for a manor house.
Boudoir.
There you go, boudoir. There you go. I don't know how to pronounce this. Simple vestibule.
Boudoir. Yeah.
Tiny room that would be sufficient for a broom or two. Those are the towers. Chimneys. Doors. A weather vane. A decorative part for the monument. So these little stars would add star effect. So I might need those at some point. Build a manor house that has great hall. Why are they not building it? I'm missing something. I don't have tools.
And I
I
feel
don't have
ridiculous. I am
No tools.
carrying a wagon and a dog, both dragging behind me up a hill.
Well, I mean,
If you eat the dog.
don't eat the dog.
Pretty stringy. Even if
He's-
I was desperate or was going to consider this, he's not the type of dog that you eat.
He's a small puppy, isn't he?
Medium. I mean, he's not Chihuahua size, but he's probably 4.5 Chihuahuas, maybe 5.
Ah, damn it. No. I don't have any iron, do I? That's a stone deposit. My iron's over here, outside of my territory. Well, I can't build a blacksmith without that. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait, do I have a fisherman? They're waiting for a builder. Okay. Let's make you a builder. Builder. I have one more unemployed person. Builder. Yeah, you know, see, one of these days, Flip, you'll get it. You're just like, maybe not. Maybe not that. All right, I am going to purchase the land that has the iron. This will make things very interesting. Because I'm going to need to then have a couple different jobs. I need an iron smelter. We're gonna build iron mining camp. Hold on, right there. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. 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 I'm out of money. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, don't be timing yourself out because we need to do that. So. It's not unfair. Not unfair at all, Flip. If it gets to be bad or questionable, then that will happen. Keep an eye on you, bud. That's the part about growing up. A lot of the time, you have to learn when to shut up, not say anything.
All right, this is getting too weird for me. I'm out.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Sorry about that, Zach.
I don't care. Everything's weird.
It's been an interesting day today, that's for sure. Correct, right. So, that's why it's very important, Flip, to watch what you say and do. Because while some of the things that are said are very questionable, we know where the boundaries are at. And you have to know where you can and can't say stuff. Oh, he's not just right, he's very right. There are times where you're just like, you know what? Maybe the best thing for me to do right now is to not say anything about this particular subject and move on. That way it's not going to produce a problem. So, you know. Interesting. So let's put... Oh, I have to put the Radler Market stall down. Like that. Build that. And then... let's put the red. Which I can't afford. Okay. Right, if it's midnight of the school night, you know, it might be time for some bed. But yeah, you know, just think about the fact that as a 16-year-old, you know, I understand there's a lot of life left to grow up and learn some stuff. That's why I don't immediately ban people, because I would like to hopefully be a positive influence and help teach people how to not be bad, per se. So, but I do what I can. Charcoal burners. Do 2 of those. I don't think I did even build them though. I think I have made the mistake that this game is going to be very suspect on being able to make work much longer. Damn it, yes. Red's at low sets now. Just general life stuff, Flip. Just in general. So, like for example, thinking, hey, you know, maybe I shouldn't make this comment. Maybe I shouldn't be digging this deeper. Maybe I shouldn't think about making fun of some man who I don't know. Who's not me, the streamer, but somebody else in the chat who may have some different views on stuff, you know? Just, let that go. Don't even think about it and respond to it. Stuff like that. As you see, I didn't really respond to his comments. I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to say either about me for it, and I don't need to think about it. So, fine. Oh, in the game, I'm out of money. I'm straight up out of money. And this run's pretty much dead already because I'm not making money. I don't have a source of income. And for some reason, these guys aren't building. They say they don't have the tools, but I have 32 tools. I think I should have built the Tats building. I think you're 100% right. Yeah, I think I spent too much and didn't get that far. Plus, I bought this territory out here specifically to mine this iron. And I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay. Well, I have to do that. I have to destroy it. So, that'll reduce the territory upkeep, but I'm still negative money, massively. Oh, this is very much like settlers, yes. And much like them, I'm going to die right away. Is the manor built? No. Hold on. What do you got here? What's this? Requires 1 parts named visitor location. Visitor location. What does that even mean? What? So the visitors are just gonna let what is happening? Dude, don't even with me Hearts of Iron. I have hundreds of hours of Hearts of Iron 4, and that game is so completely different now than what it used to be. I don't even know. Advice, build a castle. Advice, collect taxes. I'm not going to be able to build the Tats office in time to build it. I don't think I'll be able to build it. I don't have enough money. That has the Manor Tower Miner. So I need to build this. And then assign a task collector. How? Mandates. Discuss a levy with your I'll gain money from my serfs. Get my trains going. I think I'm too much in debt. How's it going, Jazz? Yeah, I have a bad feeling I'm not gonna be able to. I didn't get farming. I should not have bought. I only splurged by building these two, which is 50 gold, and then buying the territory that had iron, which is 100. So that's 150 gold I messed up on. This is just ugh. Okay. All right, man. You have a good night. We're gonna adjust the levy. I'm gonna continue on my own. What's this guy do? Trader. Traders visit our storage facility to trade resources and gold coins according to the rules set in the book. Oh my god. They only do it when the guy comes? It's just not, it's not all the time? Well, no wonder I have no damn money. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is this bad. Yeah, see, I don't think I ever played any of the Settlers games. And the last time I tried to, like... I had tried to, like, play a new Settlers game. There wasn't. He gave me 100 gold. The king gave me 100 gold. Well, you missed a very fascinating intro. You might want to skip to hour 152 if you replay the VOD. Today was a wild day. Well, there goes the trader. Okay, I made some money.
So you only make money when the trader comes to get your shit?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How do you mean? What happened?
Oh,
There was a
guys.
stranger here, and then there was a child here, and everyone was saying weird shit. And now we're here, which is better than we were.
That is a perfect summary of what the fuck happened.
Everyone was just being awkward.
It was a little awkward. I don't think I've ever had a conversation quite like that. It was a little weird. Not gonna lie. Still feels a little weird. I don't know what happened.
I honestly have no idea what was going on.
I don't know what happened. I wish I could tell you, Daz, what the fuck happened. I actually don't know. I have no idea what Nathaniel was trying to say.
I don't either.
I don't know. And it feels weird for me to say that I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But I don't know. I think he was trying to attack me. Because he kept apologizing, but I'm not sure why. So I'm just gonna move on from that and not even think about it. So 41 degrees non-freedom units.
How? Are you in Australia?
He lives in Australia, yeah.
Oh. Well, then, yeah. Hot.
Isn't that like 100 degrees?
Hot as fuck.
41 degrees non-freedom units. That's 106 degrees freedom units. That's hot as fuck, man. Ah. No, bad. Where is the taxation room? These fuckers want me to build a tax room. Build the Great Hall. Complete the mandate. Discuss a levy with your villagers. Have a monthly profit from mandates revenue of 50 gold. Currently 69. Red. Build a manor house that has a Tats office. This is a manor house. Build a Tats office that has a manor tower optional. Where's the taxes? House functions for your monument. No. Not that. Dude, no one sleeps well on warm nights when it's hot as shit out. I don't blame you. Thanks, Phil, for that description. That hot sweat as you're trying to sleep as it rolls down the back towards your ass. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, man. Also, I completely feel you. About the deal with having scavs bait you into shooting them. I completely understand on that one. It's a little nuts. I very much dislike when the scavs act like they're a PMC and then you're just like, oh, I'm fine, this is fine. Oh, I'm not fine. I've done it twice now in the last 2 days, and it's been very uncomfortable. Okay, so we need to remove the wood cutting from those areas. Okay. Perfect. I don't want this forestry person to all of a sudden be like, oh, probably need to, I can't sign anybody yet. I also would like them to build something, rebuild some wood. It's fine. It's not sub-zero. It's just like minus 20 below. It's like the same thing. It's fine. Same thing as like 28 degrees. It's great. You don't even notice. Totally fine. Oh. Yes. The scavs that wear either the bear hat or the USAT hat, fuck those guys. So annoying. So, okay, so these blue zones, this is wood cutting areas, that are in blue. Green is where I allow residential houses to be built. And the AI just takes care of that for me. Which has been working relatively well so far, up until the fact that I'm losing money constantly. Trade is minus 13. Upkeep is minus 1. I am losing money out the yin-yang. And I can't for the life of me figure out how to get a tax collector assigned to this fucking building. Which is really annoying me. Quite a bit. Because they're just not doing what I need them to do. But yeah, today has definitely been a what the fuck is going on discussion day. I still don't know what.
I don't know what's going on.
I still don't know what Nathaniel was on about. What was he talking about? What does he mean about other people? I don't, what? I don't understand. Did you understand what he was trying to say?
I did not. I don't know.
Okay. Is he normally a little bit weird like that?
Yes.
Okay.
That was still weird.
Oh, it was even more weird than normal.
Yeah, I was having a hard time following what was happening. I think he was asking. I think he was not understanding the documenting of existence.
Right.
I don't know. And then you had fucking small child in chat.
16's not exactly small, but I get you. Yeah. Like, Caleb was once a 16-year-old. Jesse was once a 16-year-old that I tried to help provide some perspective on life and what it was to be like growing up.
Where were you when I was 16?
Well, I was 24, I think. So I was in school. I was in college. No, Jazz. See, 16 is not my ideal age. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's take this a little further here, Phil. Would you like to be 16 when we were 16 back then, in the 90s? I might take that up in a heartbeat.
16 in the 90s.
16 right the fuck now? No. Being a 16 right now is absolute dog shit. I don't think I could handle that. 16 in the 90s though? Yeah. 16 in the 90s? I could do that. I could be fine with that. I could make that work. So what we mean, guys, is like, yes, we agree with you that being younger would be nice, just not being younger right now. Okay, I made money by stealing them from my peasants, but it's also not taxing people. I know I have one unemployed. That's fine. My average lights is pretty low. They don't like me right now. But my builders aren't building shit, and I don't know what the problem is. I have logs, but they're barely cutting. I don't know if I need another log cutter. I think I'm going to do it. I also wish I could improve the priority of do this. You know what? Let's do that. Prioritize construction. Build this one first. But yeah, guys. Modern day sensibilities. Ooh, they really did not like that levy mandate. Alright. Damn. They really, really did not like that. Shit. Funny. Ah, damn it. Trying to maintain that hut. And the border. So border done. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Cell phones? I can't imagine having to deal with cell phones and social media right now. As a young person. Are you kidding me? What the fuck's that about? No, 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 no. Exactly. When I was that age too, the internet didn't exist. It wasn't a thing. And it was getting into its infancy when I was getting older. But it most certainly was not. Something that I was like, this is something I have to worry about as a person getting older. I think I lost somebody. I think I had 26 people and now I have 25. I think somebody left. Welcome, you've got mail. God, it's so funny, right? Remember when people are like, oh, I wish I could just text people and not have to call them. Wish I could just send emails all the time. And now we're just like, fucking emails. I don't want to deal with emails anymore. So no, I'd rather have an email instead of being tested. We're completely opposite than we used to be. It's so interesting to me. that we have flip-flopped on that. It is a weird time for that. We all grew up in, so we are the last generation that was the bridge generation. And I worry and I wonder for younger generations of how they're going to deal. So, a lot of the stuff that comes to my mind missing a zone. Paint reforestation zone. Ah, I see. I see. This man wants to know where I can build more trees. You build them right there, bud. There you go. It's just so wild how things have changed over the years. I don't know, man. Oh, you get used to texting and using those phones after a while. Trust me, it's becomes second nature after a bit. Oh, okay. Since I have to set priorities to who to build stuff, here, build the fisherman's hut nets, please. That Tatsy levy was really bad. That really hurt. Oh, man. You remember, like, doing things, too, when you were younger? Like, where did we used to go? Roller skating. I remember roller skating a lot. Bowling. I remember going to bowling alleys a lot. Playing board games. There's different times back then. Meet you at the arcade. Yeah. Exactly. So very, very different. For nowadays. Now what are you gonna go do? Get yelled up at people online. So weird. Nothing to report. I don't understand. What do I need? Build a manor house that has the taxes. Like, I don't... Sub-buildings. Oh. Increased taxation. I literally had to change the entire functionality of the building. Well, not everybody has hate speech. Thankfully. But there's definitely more than I would expect. I bought 19. Oh, they sold me 10. Oh god, they sold me 10 tools. But they only bought... Oh my god, that was so bad. I just lost like 60 gold on that trade. Oh boy, that was shit. Taxation. I can change this to what? There, I changed it. Above 10. Where was my trade? Resources. Okay, stone. I type in a number. 50? Sure. Ah, the trade route doesn't even want to buy stone. That's unfortunate. Shit. Okay, still haven't built the fish. Now my trade upkeep is very low. Okay. That's bad. Build a manor house. Another one. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be my house for me to do mandates from. Apparently. If my people would build shit... I kind of need that to happen. Also, it's not even... Dude, winter hits, these people are all dead. Because I'm not farming. Or have boars for meat. And this all costs a shit ton of money I don't have. This town might be dead soon. And then I might go back to Etzelgate. Or... made someone happy and start my Final Fantasy Rebirth stream. Final Fantasy Remake was not a bad game. I didn't mind it. But man, like... some of those achievements, like having to do it all over again 4 times? Oh, I'm good. No. No. I still missed on some of the weapon upgrades, which kind of made me a little mad. But some of the parts were hilarious. The 7 remake, the modern ones. So they just did Rebirth, which is basically goes right up to this certain event for the ending. Like the key event that happens in 7 that everybody freaked out about is where Rebirth ends at. I'm not entirely happy that they're all separate games. Large portions of the games are not there from 7. Which is fine. I'm trying to be very vague on purpose. Because I'm avoiding spoilers. They're very important for how the game is. So I'm trying really hard to not spoil large parts of the game here for you guys. So, a large amount of the game for Final Fantasy VII is that it's a 4. Final Fantasy VII was 4 CDs. Final Fantasy VIII was 3. Or vice versa. One of them was 3, one of them was 4 CDs. I can't remember exactly which one it was. So, Final Fantasy VII is one of the probably most widely regarded amazing games of all time. The fact that you've never played any Final Fantasy game is, I don't want to say surprising, but I'm a little bit surprised. But it wasn't for everybody. Final Fantasy VII, though, for me, as a person, was a formulative game for me when I was a young man. Younger than Flip. Younger than 16. And the reason why is the timing of when it came out and what it meant and what it was for me. When I was growing up, my first games were like X-Wing and XCOM, right? Flight Sim, stuff like that for my dad. Well, Final Fantasy VII was the first time I'd ever played an RPG game. And right, and Gacha games and Eastern games was new for me until I got older. But thank you, Triumphant. Appreciate it. When I got older, sorry, when I was young for this, when I never really considered Final Fantasy to be an Eastern game. I was a kid. I didn't know. I just saw this amazing game on a PlayStation. First time I ever played a PlayStation before. Couldn't afford one, right? I was a kid. I'm over at my friend's house. His older brother is playing Final Fantasy. And I hear the combat music for the first time. And I go, what is that? What is that sound coming through? What is this game? Then I started watching it. And I'm like, this sounds like this would be a fun game to play. I think I might enjoy this. And so I tried to keep coming over to his house so I could keep playing. At the time, we were playing a bunch of other PlayStation games. Twisted Metal was a great example. Big game we played there. But music has always been a very impactful thing in my life. Music is one of those few things that really touches a person's soul and shows other people what they are and who they are as a major form of expression. Kind of like art. Generally, actually like painting art. Not to say that music's not an art, but you know what I mean. So, my love of orchestrated music, of gaming music in general, came from games like Final Fantasy VII, movies like Star Wars. Anything that John Williams did was like, wow, that's amazing. I love hearing this. I want to hear more things similar to this and like this. Yeah, it was something. was something for sure. So it was very, very, very good in that regard. You know what? I need to do something. I've been needing to do that for a while, I think. I want them to cut a path through here. I think the reason why they're not building the fishermen is they're not cutting through this forest. I need this forest cut out. But, oh yeah. Yeah. To be fair, it really does appear to me like Japanese composers are, I mean, they're just as good as everybody else, right? But they hit a little different with a lot of their games. And I really, really, really love it. It's so good. Can't wait to hear more of it. I'm very curious to hear what the Rebirth soundtrack is going to be like. It's probably going to be pretty good. with how things go for it, I expect it to be pretty good. So, minus 5% for taxes. Yeah, I bet you don't like that. Tat's office in the manor house. I can't believe it's not really like taking that. Capacity 2. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to do. Oh, it's all good. So, yeah, I'm very curious to see how it's going to play out. Oh! Is that the reason why I didn't download? Thank you, Triumph. Appreciate it. I think it's actually part of the reason why I haven't started streaming yet. I think it was the download and how large it was. Because it's a big game. Because just like typical Final Fantasy, all the shit's loaded onto the... Yeah, it's 153 gigs. It's gonna wreck my hard drive. Okay. I'm gonna pause that download. I'm gonna have to do that tonight. It's gonna kill the stream if I don't. But yeah, I'll start that going tomorrow. We'll see if I want to start that run tomorrow or not. I'll think about it. And yeah, I mean, we still got what, 3 weeks for Final Fantasy? Sorry, for Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's still
27th, 28th, somewhere in there.
It's so far away. Holy shit, so far away.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to how far away that is. Your brain sits wood. They sure do seem to consistently not be bringing this wood. That they're walking over to it, and the wood symbol keeps going off, but they keep, like, not actually doing it. Oh, my serfs are really bad collecting taxes. I guess that's a thing. Yeah, see, this sets out 20, it just keeps staying the same. It's not changed. Monthly report. Mandates. Upkeep. Trade. Construction. That's, I was positive 4 gold with the mandate, though. That tanked my happiness by 50%. That's kind of my reaction, too. And this building is just not being built. This is like an infinite sink of resources. That's not great. I'm kind of hoping if I can cut a path through here. Peace. Oh, I got everybody up to 29% happiness. Good grief. Acquire the lumber camp improvement. The lumber camp improvement. 50 gold. Right? I did it. Edit building. Wood wagon. Store up to 10 output resources. One more worker. Oh, there goes my tats man. Did I miss the notification of what he purchased? There he goes. I don't know what he did. Improving trades with Northbury. Send them bread. But I can't even get people to build this fisherman hut. Because my builders just aren't doing it, and I don't know why. They've been bringing wood for this place for so long, I think it's broken. Oh boy. Yeah, I kind of think my run's been a little borked. So not build a great hall, or the bailiff office. Again, I'm not even making money. And my taxes, these people are not collecting taxes. I think I'm positive on trades now because I'm selling the planes. I have a lot of planes. But my builders aren't really building much. This building's still not done. I understand. Ongoing construction. We're building a house. Okay. This is bad. I don't know. I'm not going to be much longer for this game because it's both really slow. Nothing's going on, and today's stream has been something. That I might like to forget. Can I sell wood? No. No, he doesn't like wood. Well, god damn it. What does Harwood want to buy? He'll buy meat, buy cheese, herbs, wine, planes, polished stone, gold. I can't even make polished stone because I don't have enough money to buy that. My god, they're still not burning wood.
It is really hard to understand what you're supposed to be doing in this game.
So, as is per typical for every medieval game, right? Eventually, at some point, they're like, well, we need you to be making money. Which is always going to usually be trading with other people, okay? So, with my trade routes here, I unlocked the trade route that needed 20 planes. and they always progress up for how you can do crafting and whatnot in these games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did planks, but he only wants certain items, right? These are the only items he'll buy. I can buy from him and sell. He's primarily a food guy, and some polished stone and wine. Okay, that makes sense. And unlock these other trade routes. This guy wants bread, which I would need to have some farming done. This guy wants higher money. This guy wants even more money. Also special money. This guy wants clothes. He wants 20 clothes. Well, I could unlock the ability to make clothes right here. Clothing. I have to make a sheep farm to make wool, then a weaver's hut to mix the wool into cloth, then a tailor's workshop to make cloth and cloth into shirts. So, 3 different buildings, the whole production chain to do it. It costs me 50 gold right now to unlock the ability to do those 3 buildings. But each building, it's probably going to cost me 25 gold a piece. So you're looking at 75 plus 50 to do that one trade type. I need to get to 125, which right now can only really be done by selling planks. That same guy can also do stones. So for 50 gold, I can just do this and add this, which I'm going to do that. Because I have an ass ton of stone here. So I'll go find the stone guy here. And I'm just going to add him right next to the stone guy. And it'll cost me 25 gold to be able to do it. So I can't build it. So it actually costs 75 gold. Not 25. Our aids are like $4 in Nebraska, so it's not too bad. As with no immigrants, them allowing in, because I need them to be able to do more of the jobs, like the fishing. That's just not working at this point. I also told them to finish building this little hut. It's quote-unquote ongoing construction. They're waiting for a builder. I have 3 builders. I don't know what they're doing. They're not working. They're not doing anything. I don't understand what's going on. This walking path that they took is going through the houses. Get down here. She's technically dropping off the wood here, but then it disappears, so it's not actually being dropped off. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm confused with their wood situation because they're running around like. Where are those guys going? Where are those 2?
They're running around like this 96 wood isn't here. This guy's gonna drop off this wood log. It needs 10 wood and 2 tools. I have more than enough tools. It's almost to me as if like the game is like, hey, so you said that you want to sell. Well, I just turn it to 0, it doesn't matter. Can't sell wood. It's acting like it wants to sell it, so they're not touching it. But I need you to touch it. And yes, a lot of features of the game kind of look like the Settlers. I agree. Yeah. I know of unemployed people because this coal hut would have been employing people to burn wood into coal. This stonemason hut would be making people turn the stone that's fully mined out and is full, that's why it's full, turn to polished stone to add to the trade route to make more money. They're not building this house that needs planks, stone, and tools. They haven't even started. I literally don't know what my builders are doing. I am on free time. I'm out of ideas. They never built the second market hut that needs some wood. I bet you if I build a builder's camp,
Do you have to assign people to specific things?
yes. Kind of. So, oh, the taxation building finally worked. That's good. Taxation is a fixed income available for the labor estate. Oh yeah, 204. No. For -5 tats for the global happiness, I will get 31 coins per month. Up to 6 gold per serf. Which is great. Where are you going with this wood? You're gonna build this here? That's cool. They put some wood down. Holy shit. You know, it's almost as if... Oh god. Wait, what happened? I built a new builder hut with 3 new builders, and all of a sudden they started putting wood here. All of a sudden this went from 0 to 30. I also told them to prioritize building this one, but they haven't done that yet. So all I can do is tell them to prioritize to build stuff, and they're just not doing it. And I'm just hoping that they'll eventually catch up to it. Yeah, he's talking about the NVIDIA cards, the modern ones they got right now. And then, yeah, I would never have been hyped up for this stuff. We already spent too much money on it.
It almost makes me glad I spent the crazy money I spent on my 4090.
It is wild.
Buying a card for a couple more years.
That it almost feels like it was a good decision to spend so much money on a graphics card. It's weird. It is wild that we live in a time like that. Oh, this also. I need to, in order to upgrade this trade route, higher levels allow you to trade a larger volume of resources. I don't know what I need to do to increase the level from 1 to 2. Oh, improve. I have to do a mandate. I see. I have to do a mandate from here to improve trade route. So I need my hut to be built. My house, which they're actively working on. Interesting. Okay. Weird. What's this? Oh, I don't have a person here. They built this. They built my fisherman hut. I also, yeah, have a 3080 on my gaming PC and a 3060 on my stream PC, and I'm happy with both. They've done great so far. We're going to subtract 1 of those. We're going to add a fisherman. We're going to subtract 1 here. We're going to add him to this hut. That goes. They are going to sell fish. And add to the diet. Okay, so this means that for somewhere between, oh, say half of the time that I have been streaming this game, somewhere between half to all of the time that I have been streaming, the original builder's hut has been broken and not working correctly. So none of the buildings are being built. I probably really wasn't paying attention to it too much because, again, whatever the fuck that just happened with earlier on the stream really distracted the fuck out of me to degrees I didn't expect. Apparently. I don't think I have anybody unemployed now. I don't. I am now finally positive on money, but I'm only making 4. My loggers are finally going out and going to relog after they finally cleared this entire area that I needed them to clear out too. For that matter. I need this building to be like prioritized for construction. And my coal place. And my hut. Fishing. As they should go out on the little boat and go get me some fish. There he goes. Cast some nets. Give me some fish, buddy. A courier is approaching my village. Now, there is a point where, in the early beta, this game wasn't like this. I was able to get a more established town, and I was actually doing all 3 lines at the same time. I was doing the kingdom, the clergy, and the labor all at the same time. I had built a fortress, a castle, and then I had started to build buildings around it, and I started to train troops for the different types of warfare to supply to the king. I was also built a church, well, okay, a monastery, and had religion stuff going on here. This is very interesting that they have changed a few things. Like, you saw how I built this house, and I'm like, I should just be able to add the tats building to it. You used to be able to build the attachment building from this list and say, this is my tats side. But now it just needs an entire whole separate fucking building for some reason. I didn't expect that, thus that's why it was so broken. Now, I also have to put a bailiff in here. And bread. To try to get the improved trade route. But, realistically, I really need the stone cutter done first so I can start selling cut stone to Northbury. Because I need money. I'm frozen on money, as I am in every medieval game I ever play. Be it Settlers, be it Foundation, be it Manor Lord, be it literally anything. Okay.
I'm also really bad at these.
I'm going to gain 10 tools and 10 favor to this labor influence. Boom. 14. Now, labor influence, you need, like, say for example, I need to get this 25, of which I only have 14, in order to be able to build the next tier of buildings. And yes, oh, like, I can't even build the bailiff. Even if I wanted to. Holy shit. It will cost me that resource to be able to get the bailiff. And the tavern. Which, to be fair, having the tavern means I can, you know, start having some people sell some shit. That wine flow going. So of course, for this type of game, you know, you want the higher tier products like that, so that way you can make more money and progress. I can do another levy. I could promote villagers to a higher status, which is really bad right now. I would need food from the bailiff to be able to improve the trade route, so I can't do that. Same thing for the monastery. Improve. Oh, if I had the monastery to improve the trade route, and if I built the castle, I can also improve the trade route and then also have 5 militiamen added to my town. So, you can just, there's a lot of different progression of how they want it to be. It's not necessarily, oh, a medieval town, thus I must have people who need to be fighting, stuff like that. It doesn't have to be like that. Choose one of the three. And I chose go your own path, so that way I'm not limited. I can just literally choose any of these paths I want to take. So, yeah, I don't know why you're still playing Diablo 4, man, when PoE 2 is just right there. I just switch to PoE 2 and call it good, man. It's free and so much less of a pain in the ass. I'd do it for sure. Much better game. See, my stone people are still messed out. Please, for the love of God, can I have somebody? That's right. I don't have the 25 gold to hit build. That's why it's grayed out. They literally can't build this. I don't have the money. And this place is almost done being built. All right. All right. I'm gonna absolutely murder my people for money. I'm gonna murder how much they like me so that I can get some frickin' money and build this shit. That's right. There you go. Made some Civ 7. There you go, bud. So, okay, so now that that's built, providing faith with the rusted church is important. I could make I think I'm gonna make it out of stone. There we go. Okay, then going to put stone gate on it. We're going to put a rusted cross at the top. And we're going to attach a bell tower to the side. And build. Hey, new workers are coming just in time to be coal miners. Oh, Nvidia's always releasing new drivers, man. Problem with drivers when it comes to graphics cards are, is this a driver that breaks my shit? Or is this a driver that fixes my shit? Usually it just breaks it. Okay, I don't think I have any more workers who are available. I do not. Okay, they're gonna cut trees and burn coal. Now, one thing that's also kind of important, that's not something I can see right now, is there's pollution in the game too. So, oh god, I need refined food. I was hoping they wouldn't need that yet. So they don't want to eat just, you know, basic shit. They're gonna want to eat bread and stuff like that eventually. Oh, so you could stream through Nvidia. Yeah, this is what he's talking about. There is an ability through the GeForce experience to stream. That's probably what he means, the Nvidia broadcast. Yeah. Which is kind of cool, but also not something I would do. But it is neat. Okay, okay, so this is where things get kind of iffy. Since I've completely gouged my people for money, I have just enough money to make a building of some sort. Decorations would be great, but well, they're at some point they might be able to make it so you don't have to use OBS, but they're not there yet. I really need farming because what does it say? It unlocks bread production, a refined food source. Bread is refined, which is awesome. right as first lunch, waiting on second lunch. Glad you get to sleep, though you needed it. A poor coworker. He finally got to sleep a little bit the last 2 days because of, you know, having to do on-call for this whole week. Oh man, and a goods market. To be able to sell my goods locally to my villagers is also something that'd be important. But, so here's the problem. I'm gonna unlock these 3 buildings, right? And what are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, hey, this costs 25 gold. 50. It's gonna cost me 125 gold in order to be able to get this going. Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. Okay, I need a worker for this. Alright. We're going to take a logger. Put him in the stonemason. Then, stonemason, we're going to add this. Oops, not progression. We're going to add this to the sell list for polished stones. So, polished stones, sell. Everything above 20. I'll add that now to the list. Selling. That is very, very important. Good God. My house is finally finished. So now they are literally just building the church. I will have to get a priest at some point, so I'll convert someone to a priest. Meantime, I have enough gold to make wheat farm. This should be very interesting of how much shit this is going to be like. If I remember correctly, I'm going to wait until I can do another levy. It needs a zone. So I'm going to need that zone again that I just gave up. I'm going to need that back. Ugh. Terrible. OBS is functional, right, guys? All right, Phil. Like it works. I will say this though: the option I did to make dual streaming was a plugin for OBS that took like 2 seconds to install. And once I did that, I now have to hit 2 buttons to start streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Which, once I figure out how to use the overlays that Zach has provided me, I can use the overlays first. Hopefully add a timer to the overlay. So it won't just say like stream coming soon, but I'll give it, you know, an active timer.
Yeah, those are all doable.
Track down. If I can. And even then, even this stream starting soon is way better than just I'm on and I'm off. And of course, you know, since my off seems to be when my internet dies, not when I'm actually choosing to turn it off. You know. So, okay. My town might actually be over the hump. Now that I'm selling 2 sources. I'm selling both planks and the polished stones. Once this guy starts polishing his stones. And I have 2 sources of food. The fishermen I'm going to need for the winter, which... Okay. Oh. Is it just cosmetic? Okay, in most of these types of games there is winter, so then you die when winter happens, which is like banished. Any other game like that that's like ultra hardcore medieval city building where I just get my shit pushed in every time and make me not want to play it, so I wait for the next one, like this. Ugh. Some dude's bringing planks. I still almost can't believe that my building was broken. I almost find it hard to believe that that was the reason why. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. So one of the things that Mana Lords does, right, is the coal. You need coal supplies so that way people can have their houses warm during wintertime. This is definitely probably a lot more on the lighter side. Like, I mean, I was very close to being dead. But they gave me the option to keep levying taxes at the cost of making people mad. Like, I'll just do it again. And you can do it every 7 days. And they're like, bruh, taxes. And now, are they leaving yet? I mean, they will eventually, but they're not yet. And they just keep dealing with it. And there's 153 gold. Okay, so that means I can now rebuy the territory that I needed to do. So this will make things interesting. So we'll now build a wheat farm. I want to build it kind of this direction here. Rotate this. Face the natural road that's been built. I don't have any polished stone yet to sell. He's going to buy Sid's tools, which is going to feel bad, but that's okay. I should have plates to sell. I should sell 12 plates, buy 10 tools now. $48.22. Yeah, I'm kind of negative. I ran out of money. I didn't have enough to buy all the tools back. Yep, oh yeah, they're right here. Finally. After my first original builders didn't do anything. For the first, I don't know, several hours of the game. Okay. My church is built. One of my new hires will now be a member of the church. Okay, perfect. Oh, you think there's no combat, sir? I have a literal full sign here where I make spearmen, bowmen, swordmen, and send them out for combat. Steel swords, reacher bowls, polearm. I could. It's not an everyday part of the game. Which is okay. There's another game. There was something similar to Mana Lords, but it was like the pseudo Rimworld game. Also had that, which I was really looking forward to, and then they made some design choices that made that game get really fucky. Oh man, my happiness is very, very, very low. People are not happy being in my town right now. That levy hurt quite a bit. They also want refined foods so bad. 20% negative for that. Services, they probably want the marketplace so they can buy goods. But I'm not providing them. But actually, I can just hover over their town and they will tell me what's going on. It's not a beautiful area. It needs to be within a beautification area. Make sure to place decorations or buildings that provide beautification. I haven't even unlocked that yet, because it costs money. Commoners need to be looking for medium quality. I need a paved road. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they don't have that's to make them happier. So one of those things that they want is to send this crash report as the game just crashed.
No.
I never hit save. Yeah, this game has a lot of achievements, like amass 10k gold. Promote us. Are you sleeping?
No.
Promote a soldier to knight, which 13% of people have done. Complete a military mission. 26% of people have done that. 46% of people have gotten 100 population. I'm at 40. Okay, let's see how far back the continue is. Pretty recent, because that worked. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Last building I built. That's not built right there. Okay. It didn't take the wheat farm. Oh, it also didn't take when I did the levee, most recent one. That one. It didn't take that one. Okay, so it lost a little bit of time because that was enough time for me to go over here, purchase that territory, go back over here, go back to the wheat farm, hit build, hit build, and then let it go, and then the priest. This hasn't been finished yet to be built. I have no polished stones to sell, and I'm gonna, yeah, and that right there is my priest dude. Okay, yeah, that went back to a little bit. Yeah. It might have been the Egyptian one, maybe the one you're thinking of, but yeah, there is another one coming soon. Yeah. Typhoning my village priest. Okay. Stone person is making some stones. Good. My happiness is going to taint from that levies that were just amassed. I did notice though, they only sent me one person instead, two, from that crash. Okay. So, paint the crop field. Please line the camera up. You little bastards. There it goes. Okay. Perfect. Builders of Greece? Yeah, that sounds like that'd be a fun game, right? least I'd hope. Okay. Field is too large for the current amount of workers. What? Is accurately sized for the current amount of workers. So what happens if I add another person to that? Too small. Interesting. Why is my... Oh, the granary. Okay. Fish and berries. That's fine. I'm back to being negative money again? Oh, because of the pet yachts. I'm sorry, the tool production. Does that make sense? Of course, now I need more money again in order to be able to... You know... Or to make the next 2 steps, which is... Making bread, another 100 gold. Crying out loud. You know, just for the heck of it, I should probably hit save. Since it broke. Yeah, this is always that first slow part of the game, right? Is getting it to the point where taxation works, you have a sort of an income to be able to start the game up. All that kind of stuff. Which initially is very slow. Clearly here, nobody gets laid because I'm not having children being produced. It's only immigrants coming in as new people, which is kind of slow. I know I never played the Caesar games. They were a little bit too old for me when they first came out. I never had the opportunity to play them. Which to me is also unfortunate, because I bet they were pretty good. But they're a lot of fun. I know, my dude. I'm also not happy of having to completely keep screwing you guys out of money, but I gotta have stuff like the windmill be produced. Oops. Then, bakery. Right next to that. There you go, bud. You wouldn't recommend it? I mean, I didn't think they were too bad when I first heard about them. But they're also pretty old. They've been around for a long time, so... I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad now as it was back then? I couldn't tell you, I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, we all have different interests, right? We all have different types of stuff that we like to play. Okay, so there's that. Alright, well, there's my little hamlet started. Man. Oh boy. What a perfect time to get 3 new workers coming in. That is absolutely perfect. Holy shit, look how many people can be millers. 6 people to make wheat into flour. Damn. Clearly that's going to be a lot of work. Uh-oh, what is the team's representative? Oh, that's the trader. He bought 8 plates for 8 gold and sold 5 tools for 30. What is my plate sale looking like here? What's happening here? Where the fuck is trade routes? Not this. Resources. My god, here it is. Where's my planes at? Planes. My threshold was 20 planes. I have 31. He didn't sell enough. Oh, come on, man. So everything above the 20, and he sold like 10. Plebs are needed? That's about like these kinds of game. Missing the raw materials. Yeah, I bet you are. Flour into bread. With water, too. Okay. They're going to start harvesting. That's good. Acquire a bailiff office. So I would need 25. Labor splendor. Bailiff office. Is that still alive?
Yep.
Barely? How's your spaz running going?
Trying to find something else to do.
I wondered. Okay, well, I'm glad no one's leaving due to the negative happiness, because that would suck. Which typically, again, what happens in other games like this is that people just leave because things aren't going well for them. But, man.
Nobody's left yet.
Nobody's left yet, that's true. Vegetables are monastic, have barely any cloth, no herbs, no literatures from the... Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, a bread? Happiness bonus of 10% for villagers with the villager profile. Which is a slight problem. I have no villagers. They're all serfs. I literally do not have any villagers. So, no one is happy that there's bread. I bet you it's not going to even be... Oh, they're rejoicing by 10%. Because there's bread available. Man. Bread, fish, and berries. They don't even have cheese yet. It's nothing. Okay. That person that worked in there. Betcha I don't even have enough bread to sell. 5 bread. Fill refined food need for serfs. Improve the mandate, so I need 50 bread before I can improve the mandate. Housing is insufficient. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh boy. Do I have more territory down here? Oh, I do. There, won't be now. They're gonna expand all the way out there now. There's gonna be some tree cutting going on. Bought 25 plants for 25 gold. Sold. I bought 3 tools for 18 gold. Oh boy. Oofers. My stone storage is full, but I cannot get people to be making enough. Polished stone. Okay. Or making enough bread for that matter. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Stream has been on for 3 hours. It's a little bit early from when I normally would be cutting off, but boy, that talk earlier today was a bit much for me. Reminded me a lot of the kind of stuff that I just don't like about streaming. One of the benefits of being a small streamer, you have interaction with people. But one of the downsides is interaction with people. that can be a major ish. So I know it's Jazz, I know. I finally caught you at a good time, on weekends you can actually watch more. And as it is, I gotta cover the lunch for this other guy here in about an hour or two. And honestly, I want to start downloading Rebirth. And it's 150 gigs, which with my shitty ass internet, it won't be done until about stream time tomorrow. So, I would like to get that one done, ready to go, so I can stream it for you guys. I think that's a good call. I think I want to play that tomorrow. I think that sounds like a good plan. This game is fine. Foundation is fine. There's nothing wrong with this game. But I'm going to be in that constant battle of never having enough money, as I always do with every one of those games. It's going to piss me off. And I think I want to try to see if I can finish my easy run of It's Okay Initiative. And if I can finish it and learn from that, I think I want to then try to take that and see if eventually I can play a harder, low difficulty game on that. But it'll be a ways away yet. I got a lot more of this to go. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but it doesn't really tell me how many people are eating the food. I just have to have food, but They don't say how much they eat. It's really weird. They just want it available. I don't know. This seems wild. I don't understand I don't understand the inputs of what it is they need and want. So, but yeah, God, what a wild day today. I did not expect that. It'd be so wild. So from now on, I am also only going to be popping into my Discord under the streaming channel, so I can stop having people pop in who don't realize I'm streaming. So that way they know what's going on. So, and make it more obvious when they join the channel. So, yeah. And then avoid having such weird ass decisions or conversations. So, yep. So, alright. That'll be it for me today, guys. I do have a streaming channel. It's literally called streaming in my own Discord. But I happen to be on Zach's Discord today. So that's why I'm not mad at him. It's not his fault. I'm the one who fucked up by doing that. But I need to unfuck it and not have that happen again to him. If that makes sense. So that's totally my fault, not his. He didn't do anything wrong. He got ambushed by that. So, alright. That'll be it for the rest of the night, guys. You all have a great rest of the night. Forward to let's try some Final Fantasy Rebirth and see what the hell happens with that game tomorrow. So, alright. Guys, have a great night. See you tomorrow.